we are actually here to do our emission test. You can see all the cars here. What we are doing here is what we call emission test. It is done every 2 years, depends on how new your car is or how old your car is. This is actually what Nigeria government supposed to do, not to say that old cars will be paying higher freight or clearing fee or higher duty before they will allow you to bring such cars. This is what they do in Western world. They do emission test to ascertain that your car is roadworthy, right? To be sure that your car is not producing carbon monoxide that will be harmful to people's life or that will harm people's health. So the reason why I am doing this is because I have been wondering what the authorities in Nigeria are doing. I've been wondering, is it that they don't know the right information to give to the government, or they don't know the right thing to do? That has been my concern. Here you do your emission test, you will see cars of 1960 in this place. You will see car of 1990, they are coming here to do the emission test. You will see cars of 1998. All cars are being driven here in United States of America. I am recording here in Chicago, where we do our emission test, right? So you don't need to increase tariffs of cars because you want to discourage cars that are having bad smoke. No. What you need to do is start from generator. Stop the importation of generator. Make electricity to be stable in Nigeria. Then we can start from there. Any car here, as long as your car passes the emission test, you are allowed to drive your car. So I would like you to make sure you share this video. Let this video get to the authorities in Nigeria so that we can do the right thing. Please, I want you to share this video. Emission test is all about. You can see the machine. They just checked my vehicle. I'm yet to know if my vehicle passed the emission test or not.
All right, can you shut your door for me?
Yeah, okay. Emission test is simply to ascertain that your car is roadworthy, right? Is to check the emission of your car to be sure that it's not releasing carbon monoxide that is harmful to the body or to people's health. Now, in US, let me talk about where I know. You can actually drive a car of 1980. You can drive a car of 1960. As long as you do your emission test every 2 years. If your car passes the emission test, you are good to go to drive your car. Now, for this side of Nigeria, before June 2022, is only new cars that pay import duty, and they also pay a levy given to them by National Automobile Commission. Now, in June 2022, National Automobile Commission now placed a levy both on old cars, like 2000 Corolla to 2010. They added 15% levy on it. These are cars that people were clearing at 400,000. Now you have to pay 1,050,000 for you to get this car out. The cars that people were paying 700, today you pay 1.8 million to 2 million to clear these cars. I'm now asking myself, is Nigerian government being sincere in what they are doing? Why are you making things more difficult for people? If countries like US, Europe, and Asia can allow people to bring any kind of car they want to drive, as long as they pass the emission test, you are good to go. Do you know that you don't pay for emission test? When you go for the emission test and your car passes the test, it shows that it's roadworthy. All you need to do is to go and renew your license and you start driving your car. If the reason why Nigerian government decide to increase or add levy on all cars is because of emission issue or smoke, in case those cars are old, why don't they start from generator? If Nigeria government is sincere in what they are doing,
they're supposed to stop the importation of generator. First of all, they should restore light. Make sure that there is adequate power supply in Nigeria, that there is no blackout or power going off in Nigeria. That is the first step to start with. However, could it be that they are increasing a levy and import duty and custom duties on old cars because they want to make more money? If I may ask, all the funds that they've been making, all the money they've been raising from every other sector, customs are making money for them. What have they been doing with all this money? Nigeria is still the way it is. We are still being seen as the headquarters of poverty. We are still being seen as third world country. Please make sure you share this message. Let this video get to Nigeria Custom Controller General of Custom. Make sure that this video also gets to National Automobile Commission. Let them remove that 15% increase they put on old cars.